Abortion taking center stage this election season still, with many revealing it is their deal breaker when it comes to picking a president, edging slightly ahead by just 1 point of the economy and border security. Our next guest says reproductive care is just as important, and they're pushing a bill to protect IVF procedures at the federal level. Let's welcome GOP Senators Ted Cruz and Senator Katie Britt. Welcome to both of you. Senator Britt, first off to you. Why is IVF front and center? It's because of Alabama, correct?
Absolutely. And listen, what we want to do is the left is fear-mongering, saying that we are not going to protect IVF. IVF is protected, and Senator Cruz and I are going to make sure it continues to be protective. It is pro-life, it's pro-family, it's pro-woman, and I believe that we're the party of families, and we want to help people who are struggling with infertility, who want to see the miracle of life, help them achieve that, and this is going to do that.
So what's it going to do, Senator Cruz?
Well, IVF is amazing technology. 2% of all live births in America come from IVF. We have roughly 200 babies a day being born in the United States from IVF. 8 million babies have been born using IVF worldwide. What Katie and I have done is we've introduced straightforward federal legislation to protect IVF, to create a federal right to IVF, which means that no state can ban it. This is an issue that has overwhelming agreement.
100 senators.
It should easily be 100-0. Every senator says they support IVF. This should be an example where, look, there are issues we're going to disagree on, but we should be able to come together 100-0 and say we stand with the ability of parents who want to love their kids to bring those children into the world.
But Senator Britt, in Alabama, this is what brought this whole thing up. They voted to ban it. And now where is it at?
Yeah, so obviously there was judicial interpretation that caused a chill in the state, but the Alabama legislature, that has been named the most conservative legislature in the nation, quickly acted to make sure that we affirmatively protected IVF and that procedure in the state. So those clinics are back open. That's moving forward, just to make sure IVF is available in every state across the nation. Ted and I want to make sure that it stays that way. We want to speak with one voice, get rid of the fear-mongering, any anxiety that parents have as they're trying to bring new life into this world. We want to take that away, and we believe this should be bipartisan.
What's interesting is I watched the Pope last night with Norah O'Donnell, and he is not for this. How do you feel about that?
Well, look, I think that's a moral decision any person can make, and that's a decision they can make according to their faith and according to their understanding of God's teachings. But as a matter of law, this should be a choice that is available for parents because it is profoundly pro-family. It enables, IVF enables, I have a lot of friends, I'm sure you do too, that it is how they are parents, and they love their children, they want to raise their children, they want to be incredible moms and dads. And there are issues on abortion that we can disagree on. Katie and I are both strongly pro-life. But that is a very, very different issue from the issue about whether parents should be able to affirmatively choose we want to have a child and take advantage of medical technology to help them do that.
And I don't know if we put the full screen up when I was reading, but it's abortion. 15% say it's a deal breaker, 14 say the economy, and 14 say border security. So they're all high up here. For those people who say that in states that want to keep it at 0 weeks, they're looking to register pregnant women, what do you say to that? Because some Democrats are putting that out there.
Absolutely not. It is false, and that is fear-mongering from the left. They know that we are the party of families, Republicans are, the party of moms, the party of children, the party of life, and we're going to keep marching that forward. Unfortunately, you see the left trying to kind of create stuff that isn't there, and unfortunately, this is one of them. We were never going to have a registry of pregnant women, ever. Hear me that now. We've had multiple fact checks that have said that that is just blatantly false. It is more from the left trying to create a toxic environment because they know that they're actually the radical ones on abortion. They're the ones that want to take a child's life up to the moment the child is born.
Senator, will this be an issue in Texas as you try to get 6 more years on your seat?
Well, sure. Look, Texans are very concerned about protecting IVF. And what Katie said is really important. It's what the Democrats are doing. Their position on abortion is really extreme. Every single Democrat in the Senate supports unlimited abortion up until the moment of birth, partial birth abortion at 40 weeks. That is extreme. 9% of Americans agree with that. 91% of Americans say that's too much. And so what a lot of Democrats are trying to do is change the topic. They don't want to defend their extreme position on abortion. So instead they suggest, well, somebody's going to take away IVF. Let me be clear. every single senator, Republican and Democrat, that I know of supports IVF. But Katie and I introduced this legislation to say, look, don't deceive people, don't mislead them.
Right.
We'll make it clear. We'll put it in federal law. We will protect your right to IVF so that no state, no local government can get in the way. And it lets Democrats decide, are you willing to actually stand up and protect this right, or do you just want to use it as a political issue?
All right, Senators, thanks so much for coming in. Appreciate it.